Hey up everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to York City, and today is all about Milan. Once again, we are facing AC Milan in the Champions League. Last time we were knocked out by them. We beat them in the Europa League a couple of years prior to that, so there's history. Let's see if we can do them this time. Since we last met, of course, Hoffenheim 2-0 victory, nice, simple. No drama, we love that, I love that. We've played 3 games since then, and, well, we've still not actually... I've actually just noticed, we've not conceded since February. Admittedly, we conceded 2 in those 3 games in a row there, and then we've not conceded a single goal since the end of February. Not bad. 1-0 against Stoke, away from home, 14th minute, Gabriel Godoy, once again, Gabriel. Sheffield United followed that up. 3-0 victory there, sending off for both sides, actually. They had a straight red in the 20th minute, which helped things dramatically, and then Kovalev picked up a second yellow in the second half and got himself sent off. Didn't even really notice he was booked the first time. But 2 penalties for Gabriel Godoy. Weirdly, the red card, no red cards involved a penalty. But yeah, 2 penalties for Gabriel Godoy, one at the beginning, one at the end. Cantoro sandwiched in between them, and Wolves 1-0 away. Cantoro was sent off in a straight red on that one. Reds everywhere recently, but Godoy, despite in 10 men, I moved him out to the right-hand side. I actually went strikerless, technically, despite the fact I had Carpentier on the left and Godoy on the right. So I technically had 2 strikers on, but they were both in inside forward roles. Godoy nipped in off that left right-hand side and got us the goal. And the 1-0 victory very late on, which does see the Premier League look a little bit like this as things stand. 32 games. Liverpool's still hot on our heels with the game in hand. Their game in hand has changed, though. It's clearly against Leicester because they're the only other team on 31. But they win that, they still a point behind us, which is the same situation they were in before. Man City have messed up, lost to Southampton, but today isn't about the Premier League. Today is about 2 matches versus Milan. I'll just gloss over that Southampton match in between. I don't know why it's saying we've only played 3 times in the past. We played 5 times in the past. I don't know why they're saying that. But the best news possible for this match is I get to play what I view as my strongest possible 11 at this stage of the season. Christian is in goal, Kovalev, Azarta, Rick and Fiore on that right-hand side, who has, despite the fact he was a bit iffy at the beginning, his average rating for the season is actually above a 7. Vidarson, Seri, Ramirez, Vidal, Cantoro on their front line, with Godoy leading the line at the very, very front. Ramirez versus Cantoro is quite interesting. Ramirez just a bit iffy in recent games, but Carpentier has not done that much better. It's weird. Carpentier has like very hot streaks and then kind of cold streaks. Ramirez is just sort of solidly average for the most part, with occasional flashes of brilliance. Speaking of solidly average, don't know what Vidal's up to lately. But away from home, here's the temptation. Hang on, where's Teko? Recently injured. We'll leave it. Yeah, there's a temptation to go the defensive formation with Teko, but first leg away from home, if we had the advantage already going into the away leg, then I probably would consider them more defensive, a little bit more. But I kind of feel like we need to be a bit more offensive right now. Apparently we need to avenge, even though technically we did trash them in a friendly last time we played them. I didn't really show you their formation right there. It's basically because it's essentially exactly the same as it was last time. I think the only difference is, I can't remember if I don't think they played Odegaard last time, but they did have him. And I can't remember if they'd already got bloody Regepi at that point on the left-hand side of their attack. But of course, they still got Zanelli on their right, who's a very good player. And their defensive line of Peaksin, John Max is pretty handy indeed. But Batonte on this right-hand side, coming forward, intercepted by Vidarson. Lovely work there, Martin. Sorry, that was unnecessarily high-pitched. Godoy's been dispossessed, that's a bit unfortunate, but Barral is being forced back to Donnarumma, who first time finds Pixie without any fuss whatsoever. And now they've got to Odegaard, and Bodin's rounded. Rick, Azarta, who's 14? I forget which one's which. I presume Rick's 14. Oh, no, that's gone wrong. No, Azarta is 14. Don't know why. That's what I was trying to work out when that free kick went in. I thought free kick, fine. And to be fair, Christian, I'm not sure Christian does a fantastic save there because it hits the bar. But I'm not sure if there was a hand involved in getting in there. But it's 1-0. Man City up against Real Madrid, meanwhile, in the other game. Oh, forgot to mention it. This is kind of the whole reason why this video may not be out on time. Obviously, in Thursday's episode, I said that Friday should be fine as normal. What I didn't factor in was the fact that I'd be absolutely exhausted after putting the desk together. And there was absolutely no way in hell I had any energy to record. So one thing I know for certain is this is not going up 5 o'clock on a Friday. It might be up later on the Friday. It might go up Saturday. I'm not certain at the point of this recording. But either way, I hope you are well, and I hope everything's going fine. Obviously, this is the first actual recording done with the desk, so this is the new setup. This is what it's going to be looking like. That may not always be there. Don't get attached to the chest of drawers there. I don't know why you would, but just saying. Ramirez, oh, that's great work there. He's got past. He's going to run into the post, I think. Then it hits the woodwork. I think the woodwork hits him. What is Vidal doing? What? I don't understand why he's been so crap. I'm going to be honest lately. Screw it. Parkers is coming in that DM role. I kind of forgot I had him on the bench anyway. So Teko not being fit, technically, possibly, is not the greatest problem. But I can't have Vidal on this pitch because he's just absolutely shocking. Oh my God, that's a great goal. Got to admit, Redzepi is banging them in this season in general. But I think it's 15 goals for the winger. Rick actually heads that quite nicely, but just Redzepi, I don't know how he's found that, but he's found it. Why? Why are we just come unstuck? Godoy's going to have to go out to the right side because Cantoro has been non-existent as well. Both my central defenders are booked. I mean, look how tired their right back is. Can we focus on him, please? Just focus everything on him because he's going to make a mistake or just be outrun. Like, one away goal makes all the difference. Corner, don't care how you get it. Razata! Oh. We've hit the post twice. Still got a third change, I realise. Vidarson is apparently knackered. I don't know how that's happened. Can we get a goal here, please? It's the away goal. It's 640 minutes without conceding. More shots. We hit the woodwork twice. I can't say we're going to train tomorrow because we've got a Southampton match in between these. Feel like I don't get angry often, but okay. So good news. Sarri's just settled this Southampton match in the 91st minute with a fantastic little run and strike at the end there. And I'm hoping this ends up 3-1. Southampton actually took the lead in this. There's another highlight before we finish off. It could end up 4, you know. Sarri, Shao. Considering there's been heavy rotation and this is a post-Europe match, the fact we're 3-1 up is quite pleasing, to be honest, although it might actually be a chance for Southampton in the end. Nope. They've very much overcommitted here. They're trying to get 2 goals in the last 4 minutes. I'm not sure how that's going to work out for them, but nope. Oh my God, it is for Yurchenko. I don't know how he's managed that. I mean, Yurchenko is making a very good solid shout for a... That was a little flick pass. The flare on that pass, didn't even notice it. But Yurchenko's making a very good solid case to be starting over Cantoro in this Milan match next. 2 goals in this match, 6 in total for the year in the appearances he's had. Oh, one thing, there's a quick note. I'm not playing attacking midfield today. I've just gone 2 strikers. Godoy. What? All right then. At 2-1, I just put on, let's time waste a little bit, just make sure we get this. And then we scored 3. So apparently, this is our idea of time wasting by having as many kickoffs as possible. Just the 3 injury time goals, folks. Just the 3. It's actually gone 300 minutes without conceding. Bear in mind they just beat Man City 2-0. They scored with a free kick, by the way. Well then, bizarrely, exactly the same situation happened to Man City pretty much. 1-0 down, 5-1. Okay, so there's a sneaky Euros draw in the middle of all this. Of course, we're in it as England manager, which will be the end of this year. Why are we second seeds? And just the 4th seeds to go. So those are the groups. England, Holland, Israel, Serbia. I have to say, Scotland being a first seed, I don't know how they've managed that. 16th in the world. So I'm not sure how Scotland were counted as first seeds, but they've got themselves a favourable group, all things considered. Albania, Poland and Turkey in their group. So out of all the options we could have had alongside us, I think Holland's not a bad one. Like, we dodged teams like Italy and France, for instance. But that'll be coming to you at the end of this season. Still a few more York episodes to go before we get to that. Like, I understand why Holland and Belgium were in the first seeds because they're the host nation, but Scotland? Oh God, not now. York takeovers rumours not to be believed. Let's see if they should be believed. In the process of a board takeover. Well, we need it. We've got the money. Although if they increase my wage budget, that'll be lovely. I've been stuck at this level for ages. Admittedly, I could always just move all of my transfer funds into wages, but still, it'll be nice to compete wage-wise with the big boys. Yurchenko in team of the week does give me pause for thought. So the matches, Barcelona just doubled on PSG there. Benfica nearly get it against Man United, but Barcelona and Man United through. So, minor dilemma. Christian versus Capacete right now in the most crucial match of the year. He can play though, is the thing. He's not broken as a human. He said he was capable, so I have to do it. He's so much better than Capacete. Like, Capacete isn't terrible, but he's very much a backup. He does love a big game, though. Irritatingly, Labad's usurped him. So all things considered here, we do have to go basically 2 up front. Just dropping Vidal, sticking Carpentier as the second striker today. He likes to be on the right-hand side, Godoy likes to be on the left, so it works out lovely. He's going to be slightly more complete as a striker, just to operate a little bit more in that gap where Vidal should be, of course. But in the grand scheme of things, there's not a lot of difference. Also, I need to change that to attacking once I get into the actual game. I just realised I was unpositive. Thinking back to the first leg, it wasn't exactly rife with highlights, was it? So, that's a poor kick from Donnarumma there. It ended up a Cantoro, I think. But Ramirez isn't particularly useful in that situation. Fiore is going to be on the edge. He's had a couple of moments of brilliance, and, there's another one. It may be bad by Donnarumma. it's hard to tell in 2D. Fiore's shoved Donnarumma out of the way to get the ball. But this all came, of course, from his poor pass that went straight to Ramirez. We got a bit lucky in how it fell to Cantoro in the end. But Fiore, with his 3rd goal of the season, is it bad by Donnarumma? It's bad by Donnarumma. Can I see that bit? No, I wish I could see that bit in 3D. As he shoved him out. Now, Batonte's tired again at right back. I do notice they seem to be significantly more tired, particularly their defence. I'm guessing they played a little bit more first strength in their normal weekend game. Meanwhile, we heavily rotated for that 5-1 victory over Southampton. 5. How did we score 5 in the end? Of course, 1 goal for them here makes everything so much more annoying. Godoy, straight at Donnarumma, mate. What are you doing? Yeah, 1 goal for them means we have to score 4. Vidarson, though. Ramirez, can he turn? Shoot, turn. Why have you turned that way? Why would you turn 270 degrees counterclockwise instead of the 90 clockwise that would have got you facing goal? Why? What? Why? Fire them up, send them back out again. I don't know if the other match is 0-0 or we're the only ones playing at this current moment in time. But yeah, we're the only ones who have scored a goal. Why do you... It's not the end of the highlight, but Godoy's inability to shoot either side of a goalkeeper is baffling. Like, he scored so many goals this year, which indicates he is capable of doing it. That was speculative. I just don't understand why, for every goal that he actually scores, he has 4 shots that just go directly at the goalkeeper. And he's on a 6.4. Off you come. I'm not having that. We need to score goals here. I can't be relying on someone who just kicks it at the goalkeeper every bloody time. I think that was a throw-in. It's the bottom here. Just seen it. Donnarumma gathers, irritatingly. And he takes his time, which is curious, because now it's given us a chance to sort of get back into some form of formation here. And Ramirez has nabbed Andre Anderson's ball there, and he's going to go through himself, I think. He scored! It looked like it was going wide until it hit the post and went in. 1 goal for them ruins everything, though. 1 goal from them still ruins everything. Even if we score a 3rd, 1 goal from them ruins everything. Side-footed, just sneaks in, and this is where playing at home in the second leg becomes a problem. Fiore throws this one in. Again, it's gone to Donnarumma. Now, we've got 4 players back already, which is helpful, and he's taking his time again. Gatto, Donnarumma. It's going to get to Bodin, is it? No, Fiore's going to get in between that one. Seri has to take on number 21 here. Don't know who the numbers are, to be honest. Carpentier on the edge of the box. It's found its way to Cantoro somehow. And Gonzalez is there to... Carpentier's off, I'm pretty certain. Right. Actually, I don't think he was off by much in the end because there's a defender down here. No, he wasn't. If you actually got it to the player down here, we presume it was Ramirez, he would have been onside. Seri, free kick. Seri. Is it Seri magic time? It's Seri magic time. Oh my god, I feel like this is the most pumped up I've ever been for a match. I don't know if it's the new desk, I don't know if it's just the fact that everything's fine now, everything's sorted in my area, but oh my god, that's moment of magic. Now, okay, problem is, of course, do you change anything? We're on attacking, it's, no, 4, no, what's happened there? I think there's blocks involved. John Max, the defender, is the first one to that ball there. Okay, the count. See, this is where you go. Do you get more defensive? Fiore's, oh, you beautiful man. I hated you in the first half of the season because you didn't do anything better than the 6.5. But second half of the season, he settled in. Fiore, love him. Of course, he's taken that position of Xiaonan, our beloved Xiaonan. So he had a lot to... That was an interesting ball. He had a lot to try and recover in terms of fondness stakes. Kovalev. We're still pressing. How many players have we got forward here? I mean, just look at the numbers we have against this back line right now. They're, of course, very attacking. So, do you go off attacking is the thing. Fiore's got past 21 there. He's had a shocking game. I feel like every highlight we've seen a player either dispossess. Is it Andre Anderson, number 21? No, he's number 8. It's Gatto who's come on. Now, see, I don't know what to do right now. I'm going to praise them at the very, very end, fire them up, make sure they're focused for the last 4 minutes of injury time. And, yes! Okay, we're good. It's one of the comebacks. Now, I just want to make things clear. I'm not a full believer of making changes causes problems. Just in the moment, really, I almost forgot to make any changes, to be honest. And all things considered, my best 11 were on that pitch. Now, Real Madrid, we play the winners of this, which is actually Manchester City. So we play Manchester City. Man United, of course, on the other side of things, still, despite being 6th in the Premier League. And it's a bit of Seri magic that made the difference. Goal number 3 should have been 4, of course, if Carpentier hadn't been offside. And are those games bobbed in here? Yes, they are in here already. So, yeah, the games either side aren't particularly fascinating at this point. So we'll do exactly the same situation. Both Man City legs next time out. Everton sandwich in between. We'll just bring you the score for that, like we did Southampton. Get in! Until then, Ta-ra.